What's going on, guys? It's Steve. Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. And today we have our first American Conference game. We are playing the home field soldiers themselves. We are going up against the Army Black Knights in our first ever conference game. We are currently 3-0 in non-conference play. If you did not check out the last video, a crazy 21-point comeback against Washington State. Checking out some of the other games that went on in week 3, we had Houston losing to Colorado by 4 in a relatively close game. West Virginia taking down Pitt. Virginia Tech is going to take down Old Dominion. No one's surprised by that. Checking out another American Conference game, we had Memphis taking L. We had USF, who's in our conference, another a Florida team, only lose by 3 to Miami. Texas A&M takes down Notre Dame, who is winless currently. Oregon only beats Northwestern 21-13, a closer game than some people would expect. And then Boston College is still undefeated. Keep an eye out for them. Vanderbilt upsetting South Carolina. Vanderbilt no longer a joke in college football. And then some big games down here. Georgia takes down Tennessee in somewhat dominant fashion. And Florida kind of dominates LSU as well. Taking a look at these stats through 3 games, we got Poffenbarger with 5 touchdowns and a pick, averaging some pretty decent stats, 227 yards a game, not bad for the senior. Shaddai Clayton Johnson, absolute dog, 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 yards of 20 plus or more, averaging 83 a game. Dalton Carnes with 22 receptions is 100% leading the pack. We got to find out how to get some more receivers some love, because so far Dalton Carnes has been our only real playmaker other than Trey Williams III. And then leading our tackles, we have Derek Fisher. I believe leading the sacks is going to be Jalen Durgan, if I'm not mistaken. And we currently have no interceptions up to this point, so I would really like to change that. Apologies if my enthusiasm's a little low today. As we're checking out Army's schedule so far, definitely a higher star team than us. They beat their FCS school only by 11, but they were dominated by Kansas State. Zach Mundahl is their quarterback, but they played 2, so I'm assuming Mundahl got hurt. Maybe we don't see him today. I'm not sure. But as we know, the Army likes to run the option, so we are definitely game planning for that today. Not too heavy in the passing game, more of a running triple option kind of team as we are getting ready for our first American game. But as I was saying, I apologize if the enthusiasm's a little low today. My throat feels kind of funky. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know what's going on. No homo, but my throat does feel kind of weird. So I'm just gonna keep that in mind while I'm commentating this bitch. We are heading to the Black Knights home. We are going to the Army base. I did not know they had a donkey as their mascot. I don't think that was in last year's game. But like I said, we're 3-0 in non-conference games. We've had some absolute cinematic week 2 and week 3 games. Army is damn near the same overall as us. And obviously our American Conference games are going to mean a lot more than our non-conference games. These are must win. One of my goals this year is to make the American Conference Championship. It starts here on the road. Here comes Poffenbarger off of a great 3-touchdown week, but this offense runs through Shaddai Clayton Johnson, and that is why a great 11-yard run to start, and that would bring up our next drive. 2nd and 9 here. Clayton Johnson couldn't get anything going. Poffenbarger gonna hit Carnes one-on-one, and it gets jumped by the safety. Terrible read right there from the senior, and a quick interception goes Army's way, and out come the Black Knights, already in North Texas territory. What do they bring out first? They're going to do a fake. Here comes the pitch. No one's over there! What? Army with an absolute masterclass play design, a 1-play touchdown off the turnover, and our conference play could not be off to a worse start than that. The senior throws a pick as we're looking to get him going in a groove with an easy screen pass, and Army does a fake handoff, speed option, pitch at the last second, and no one is on that side of the field defensively, as Trey Williams III is going to get us into Army territory, looking to strike back against this 1-1 team. I am shook That was an incredible play design. 1st and 10. Poffenbarger trying to get it back in blood. He's hit as he throws. Pick number 2 for Poffenbarger. Is this where the undefeated season collapses? Are we about to get worked by Army? 1st and 10. Here is Dwayne. Obviously, this is the guy who got put in replacement for the guy who was hurt. Dwayne Coleman is going to be the starter today, and he's got wheels, whether you could tell or not. Easy 1st down for the Black Knights. I am so intimidated by this offense right now. They're going to stick with the handoff. We are there. We do contain that. That's going to be a loss of 2. Hayden Reed, who had the touchdown earlier, is going to go down. 3rd and 6 here. An opportunity to hold him to 3 here. He's going to take off again. Spins right into the 1st down. Dwayne Coleman, we got to keep our eye on him. He has got some wheels, man. 2nd and 9. Already up into North Texas's red zone. These play designs are fucking gnarly, man. That only goes for a gain of 2, thank goodness. It does bring up a 3rd and 7 opportunity for us to hold them to 3. Stop the bleeding. Calm down, get this under control. It's a pitch outside. The guy who had the touchdown earlier, he is just short, 4th and 1. And Army is not electing to take the 3. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. We're sending everything we got. I don't know where this ball's going. It's a fake pitch. He still got it, and he's met by Jalen Durgan, one of our best defensive players. And North Texas is going to dodge a bullet there. Getting the ball back. Here's the pitch to Dalton Carnes. Carnes has got some blockers. Carnes shrugs off a man. That's a 1st down. Head coach Stevie Balls is happy with the play of number 11. 1st and 10. Trying to spread out our receivers a little bit here. Poffenbarger is going to go back to Dalton Carnes, trying to get this connection going. That's an easy warm-up. 2 catches for 21 yards. Cannot afford another pick here for number 7. From the shotgun, sending Poffenbarger deep. He's going to test the deep ball again, and the safety comes down with it. They have been all over the deep ball. This Army defense is not playing around, and they are coming back onto the field. That is a 3-interception 1st quarter for Reese Poffenbarger, our senior quarterback, who has been up and down this year. Really struggled in week 2, but bounced back last week against Washington State after he threw a pick 6. But oh my goodness. 2nd and 6 here for the Black Knights. It's going to be a keeper. And down goes Dwayne Coleman after only a yard. 3rd and 5. Desperately need to keep this team at a scoring range. Oh my goodness. 3rd and 5. They're going to go with another speed option. He could not get the ball out in time. Way to contain there for the North Texas defense. Oh my goodness. The Donkeys happy. They're up 7-0 at the end of the 1st. I am just shook. They have no passing yards, 76 rushing yards. And we are in shambles right now. Poffenbarger is 1 turnover away from getting benched here in our 1st conference game. Would hate to do that to the senior. I need to see something here. Here is Trey Williams III. Want to get that reliable option going. Can we see Poffenbarger bounce back here? Up into enemy territory. Here comes the screen. Clayton Johnson, a nice pancake block from Gabe Blair, our funny-looking senior center. Love to see that. 3rd and 1. Can Clayton Johnson keep the chains going? Beautiful block's going to follow his team. That's how you get it done. 1st and 10. We do have 3 turnovers, but this is still a 1-possession game. Just need to get some points on the board. Why not hit the man Dalton Carnes, Cooper Kupp in the flesh? That is going to be another 1st down. We're dominating 1st downs in this game. We just need to keep this offense going and not turn the ball over. 2nd and 10. Poffenbarger waiting for the drag to develop. The linebacker's all over it. He's going to bat that one down, bringing up a 3rd and 10 here. Trying to hold us to a field goal. From the shotgun, Poffenbarger has plenty of time. There is Trey Williams III. And Trey Williams is going to bring in his 1st touchdown of his senior season. I can't believe that's his 1st, but it comes at a much needed time. North Texas has tied this game up on the road, and maybe we have started to figure out this offense a little bit, maybe not. That is another 1st down for Dwayne Coleman, who is just running all over this North Texas defense. From the shotgun, 1st and 10. Coleman again is going to keep again. This time we are there to meet him. It's only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 here. Dwayne Coleman from the shotgun. They got a star under center. It's play action. They're actually going to pass here. He just dishes out to the halfback at the last second. We contain it. Only a gain of 5. David Fisher, our leading tackler to this point, brings up 3rd and 4. Single back formation. Funky ass triple option. It's just a quick pitch outside. We are ready for it. A loss of 2. Army punts again. 2nd and 9. Can we possibly just claim the lead before halftime? That'd be nice. Playing so bad in our first conference game. There's Miles Coleman. Going to bring in a solid one there. Poffenbarger starting to get it going. He's eclipsed 100 yards. 2nd and 5. Back to Clayton Johnson trying to find the outside edge. He's going to get sticked for a loss of 3. That is not the play. 7 to 7, 3rd and 8. Setting up some deeper concepts here from the shotgun. Poffenbarger has some time, has Coleman wide open, but he's going to elect to hit Dalton Carnes over the top. And Carnes is ready as Clayton Johnson goes down again. The wear and tear has been killing this kid all season. And in comes Kamir Sibley? It's Sibley. And Sibley is going to get a false start here on the road, trying to adjust the routes. That is going to back up this North Texas offense even more. Clayton Johnson, we are going to keep him sitting for now. 1st and 15. In enemy territory, Reese Poffenbarger trying to get it out in time. He does. Trey Williams is going to hang on for a gain of 7. Here is 2nd and 8. Setting up a little motion play. Clayton Johnson subs himself back into the game. That was not me. Tries to get it out quick. He had Trey Williams breaking free, but the pressure gets there in time. And it's 3rd and 8. This Army defense is no joke. They're not playing around. 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, takes the snap, throws up another deep ball. And that is Shaddai Clayton Johnson! Bringing it in, the injured RB1. Checks in at receiver, hitting the salute on the military base. And North Texas has reclaimed the lead here on the road. Less than 2 minutes in the first half. How does Army respond? Oh my goodness. I could not have predicted that, as that run is going nowhere for Dwayne Coleman. He's got 10 rushes on the day. 3rd and 7. Manning up here on defense. They're going to go with another run with Dwayne Coleman. He's going to be short. Timeout North Texas. They are going to punt again. And we have 1:25 to try and make something happen. Poffenbarger coming off back-to-back touchdowns. He's got 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. He's obviously feeling confident. Tried to hit Coleman, was not able to break away. Army's got a nice safety, man. Our safety is checking shit. 2nd and 10. The 1-and-1 Black Knights trying to keep us from scoring more before half. Poffenbarger into double coverage. Carnes is not able to bring it down. 3rd and 10. Trying to get us off the field before halftime. 3rd and 10 with 1:14. Reese Poffenbarger drops back, has all the time in the world. Trey Williams, the 3rd, is going to hang on. That boy is a beast. I feel like so many of our best players are seniors, unfortunately. One of them being Shaddai Clayton Johnson, who gets a gain of 6 there. Obviously, Poffenbarger's a senior. Trey Williams is a senior. And here comes the hurry-up offense for North Texas. Mesh spot concept. Here comes Dalton Carnes in motion. He is our primary target. If he can break away, he's got the edge! Hit as he's thrown. That would have been an over-the-top green bean touchdown for Dalton Carnes, who is a junior, who I'm very much hoping does not transfer. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the play art here, but Miles Coleman is able to come back and keep the chains going. We only got 1 timeout, so we got to hurry this up. 30 seconds running clock. 4 Burts. The money ball has been there the last few times for Reese Poffenbarger. Taking another shot. Carnes is going to bring it down. Dalton Carnes. He didn't want the wide open one. He's going to take the hard one. And oh my goodness, this North Texas offense has gone from throwing picks to connecting on deep balls. I'm so confused, but I am more than okay with it. And I can't imagine Army's going to try and do anything crazy here right before halftime. Plenty of time. There's the sack. That is going to be Jaden Williams, the sophomore, who brings him down. We go into halftime with a 21-7 lead. And although I don't like the turnovers from Poffenbarger, that is 2 of our 4 games. 3 of our 4 games. I really feel like we have came out flat. We've gotten off to a really slow start. We went down 21-0 against Washington State. really took us about all game to get going against Western Michigan, up until overtime. And now against Army, we throw 3 straight picks on offense, but that is going to be a sack on 3rd and 8, our third of the day, getting Army right off the field, the team who received to start the second half. And against Army, yeah, we throw 3 picks, but here we are up 21-7. I can't imagine that's going to slide whenever we start playing competition that is above the American Conference. Obviously, we don't have to deal with that much this season. Our schedule is relatively easy, just playing our conference teams, and then we got one more non-conference game against South Alabama. But other than that, once we have to play like Alabama, LSU, Oregon, teams like that, that's not going to slide. So definitely some words to be had with the senior quarterback. But we are up 21-7 regardless, looking to pound on another touchdown here. Poffenbarger, he's got Trey Williams, the third, tackled down at the 1, getting wide open. And now Clayton Johnson is going to sit down? Maybe? I don't know. I can't keep the senior kid out of the game. 1st and goal. Here is Sibley trying to find the edge. He's going to get tackled down in the end zone. And that is going to be touchdown number 4 for North Texas. We go up 28-7. Hopping in the sim. Let's see if our defense CPU plays the same against the option. They do. That's a 3 and out. Here comes North Texas. We punt right back to them. They are going to punt right back to us. We are nearing the 4th quarter. That is going to be touchdown number 5. North Texas goes up 35-7. Army does bounce back with a touchdown of their own, but I believe that's going to be too little too late. There is too little time in this game. A turnover on downs. This one is over, ladies and gentlemen. We advance to 4-0 after 3 really rough starts. A 21-point second quarter is what's going to take care of it for North Texas. We advance to 4-0. Our first American Conference game is a W. The Army Black Knights playing true to their triple option, unable to get it done. Dwayne Coleman, only 9 passes on the day, less than 100 yards. Poffenbarger managed to match his picks. 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, almost 350 yards. We really didn't run the ball that much today. Poffenbarger really stood up to the plate, so props to him. Trey Williams with a great game. Dalton Carnes with a great game. Miles Coleman with a great game. Whole lot of love for the receiving core in this game. We're 4-0, and there is Alex Marler, our 3-star gym receiver, committing to us. We love to see that. And we would have another 3-star commit coming in. That is going to be the cornerback, Sony Tuhalamagalakakamama. I'll take it. I love 3-star recruits. Appreciate you guys for watching. That is the speed for coming in. We got another subscriber. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all. 61 of 500. Still trying to hit 500 before the end of the year. It's all good if we don't, but I am trying to grind these videos out for y'all. Appreciate you guys for watching. Have a blessed day. If you are enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more episodes. And I will be out with the next one tomorrow. Peace and love. Doses.